Have you ever considered moving to a less cool place so that you'd be more cool by comparison?
Oh, relative coolness? Yeah. Definitely. That's why I moved to Ohio from California.
Oh, yes.
Like a bigger fish in a smaller pond?
Yeah.
That's what I thought I did when I moved to Columbus.
Everyone has answered that so far. That's why I'm in Ohio. Do you do any kind of charity work for your uncool friends, family, and acquaintances?
No, but I did go clothes shopping with you one time, so...
And that was much appreciated.
That's charity work.
Uh-huh. I have a lovely corduroy jacket to show for it.
Yes, you do. And then that, if you can imagine, bumps you up on the scale of coolness.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't, want to help. It's just I would thereby violate the rule. It's like a magician revealing secrets. It's not something you're allowed to do.
Oh, I definitely help them with their physical appearance, because if you can't look cool, then you can't be cool. I work with their hair, and I have this like movement I'm trying to work with to help people wash their face at night, because not enough people wash their face at night, and once people wash their face more, I think that they'd smell better and they'd feel better and they wouldn't have so much shine.
I think it's important to reach out to the little people, to the less fortunate people, to extend a helping hand when they obviously weren't blessed with talent, skills, and good looks like I was blessed with. It's really a very charitable effort when I think about it.
I try to hang out with people that are, less cool, but, there's only so much you can do, and I feel I do my part, I share my presence, so.
That's a loaded question.
It's the only kind that I use.
It'll come off.
This could be why monocles are so cool. They force you to be serene.
You know how models need to be able to walk in a straight line, and sometimes the challenge has them place a bowl on their head with fruit in it. And this is like it. Can you have an entire conversation with a monocle in your eye without it falling out? So it's really both a challenge of style. Are you in the style, but also are you elegant enough to pull off the monocle without people really batting an eyelash? And
you have to be willing to put in the time with the facial exercises, I would think.
True. I mean, it's really an art, and obviously cool people need to learn the art. It's not always first nature. Like I said, you need to learn how to shake it. But this is what my mom gave me.
Yeah. The family heirloom monocle.
It's true. My great uncle Stephen had the monocle before, and he was very hip.
He was a robber baron.
He was a robber baron, and also was the Red Baron from Red Baron Pizza.
Oh, I thought you meant the Nazi. And I thought,
Well, he was a Nazi, but he didn't really. He
wasn't active in the party.
He understood that had he not been a part of the Nazi party, that his coolness factor he would not be able to pass on his coolness factor to those around him, me being one of them.
Yeah.
My great uncle Robert, great man.
One of the many advantages of being cool like me is that you don't get eaten by cannibals.
Do you feel this is correct or incorrect?
Depends on where the cannibals are from.
Some of them go for cool, and some of them go
I would
for the
assume
uncool?
so. I mean, kind of some people like red meat, some people like chicken. I mean, I don't think you can really make that blanket statement.
It's very scientific. It's true.
I think it's an equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably true. They don't do a lot of interviews before attacking.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
Although maybe if you were cool in the literal sense, they might not eat you first because it'd take longer to warm you up. Unless they eat you raw, then I guess it wouldn't matter.
It would kind of depend if they were eating you for dinner, or
Yeah.
they don't want you to be warm, or if they were just making you into like a deli sandwich.
Yeah.
Then they could eat you if you're cool.
Then they'd probably eat you first.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that's true, or do you think that's just a folk saying?
I think that's a folk saying. Because how would they know? Would they just want
Cannibals
to
are
eat
good judges of character.
I used to be a vegetarian, so which we would be at the bottom of the food chain.
And the coolness chain.
And the coolness chain. So to increase my odds of not being eaten by a carnivore, I should eat more meat and try to be more cool. So.
Which go together.
They do.
Very often.
Oh.
Eating cool or eating meat and then immediately jumping up in your coolness.
Yeah. Did I answer the question?
As best as I needed it to be answered. It was
Great.
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a very common misconception. Was it Wikipedia that you
It was.
Yeah.
I looked up cool last night and then
You can't always trust what Wikipedia tells you. So that was uncool. Looking on Wikipedia.
yeah, to be cool.
Yeah. So in future, stay away from anything that requires you to read over an extensive period of time.
Because that might drive you into the spectacles range, and
Exactly.
that is far from being cool.
Exactly.
I don't know if there was
Cool
anyone
seems
cool
like a very
before David
80s like movement.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm thinking like who was cool
And then
really brought it out to
yeah,
our generation.
it could have been him.
The 80s, no.
Yeah, or late 70s.
I actually had procedures done to remove all memories from the 80s. Because 80s are not cool right now.
You must live in the now.
I do live in the now. 90s I'm holding off. You can still learn from the 90s, but I think in the next 2 years you're going to need to have your memories removed from the 90s.
What 80s video do you think epitomizes cool?
Breakfast Club?
Oh, see, I disagree.
Well, you're wrong.
And wasn't the Breakfast Club made in the 70s?
No, it's 80s. Most certainly.
In the Breakfast Club, who is the cool person in that to you?
The klepto.
Mm-hmm.
The klepto is the cool one in that movie. 3, 4.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gosh! I don't know what's wrong. Okay, this is for real this time, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a tycoon billionaire.
We're gonna redo that one. Cause look it is on the floor.
What? Billionaire tycoon. Not tycoon billionaire.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm a tycoon billionaire.
You also sounded like Robert Goulet.
He's having a night this week.
I'm Robert Goulet. Okay, I've got it. Sorry.
Hey.
I'm gonna give you just a few pairs, and I want you to pick which one is cooler. Bill and Ted.
Which one was played by Keanu Reeves? Whichever one that one was.
Ted.
Then Ted.
Batman and Robin.
Is Robin Chris O'Donnell?
Only if that makes Batman George Clooney.
Ooh.
I think it was George Clooney.
Then Batman. But if Batman's Christian Bale, then definitely cooler than anyone.
Wayne and Garth.
Wayne.
Bill and Ted.
Ted.
Chip and Dale.
Chip.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Mary Kate, definitely.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Who can tell the difference?
How about Mary Kate and Ashley?
They're twins, so they're the same.
Pinky and the Brain.
Definitely Pinky.
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky!
Mario and Luigi.
Oh, that's hard. I like Yoshi.
Thinking outside the box. Sour cream and onion.
Sour cream.
Sour cream and onion.
Ew.
For both?
Yeah.
Equally uncool.
Gross.
Okay. Apples and oranges.
Apples.
Green eggs and ham.
Ham.
Guanine and cytosine.
Cytosine.
Guanine and cytosine.
Guanine.
It's gonna be a family feud right there.
Uh-oh.
Christina's a cytosine girl. Guanine and cytosine.
Once again, who can tell the difference?
Oh, many can, my friend. But they're all in med school. Guanine and cytosine.
Which is a pyrimidine?
Pretty sure cytosine.
Cytosine. Something guanine.
Yeah, cytosine, uracil, and thymine are pyramids.
Because it's
Pyrimidines.
cut, and it's you cut the pie.
Yeah. Abercrombie and Fitch.
Neither.
Trick question. Got it right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Hobbs.
That was also a trick question.
And
But
you were
both
supposed
was
to
also
go.
correct for that one.
Well, I like
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I think Abercrombie's clearly won that battle. I've not seen any Fitch t-shirts.
That's true.
So,
Fitch is underrepresented.
yeah.
Pride and Prejudice.
Prejudice.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
There's even different people
I don't know.
than Fitch.
Okay.